We've got Creedence Gold. Just a good collection of classics. Came out before the Chronicles series, I believe. Another more Creedence Gold. Just can't go wrong with any collection of Creedence or any of their great run of original records. The Ramblin' Man, Waylon Jennings, Highway 61 Revisited, Bob Dylan Bringing It All Back Home, the classic sprawling double album by Stevie Wonder, Songs in the Key of Life, another amazing Stevie Wonder song, Fulfillingness and Finale. Stevie Wonder's Fulfillingness first finale. That's really good. Lightning Hopkins, Lightning Strikes. Can't go wrong with Lightning. Mississippi John Hurt. Folk blues, Delta blues. Just great. Early blues man. The best of Mississippi John Hurt. History of Elmore James. Double LP. Great shape. Just wonderful stuff. Call Me by Al Green. That's in his early run of great records. This is my all-time favorite Al Green record, I'm Still in Love with You. This one edges out his first classic record. I'm drawing a blank, but you know which one I'm talking about. This is the follow-up, and it rules. Don't get a lot of Dwight Yoakam on vinyl. Just looking for a hit. Johnny Cash, double LP, just an anthology of stuff. It's on Sun Records, so that's going to be some of your most prime Johnny Cash, or at least the early days. Fathers and Sons. This is a record that Muddy Waters got together with some of the late 60s blues rockers like Michael Bloomfield, Paul Butterfield, Buddy Miles on drums. Good stuff. Just super classic. You know what this is, Harvest. This could possibly be my favorite Neil Young record. It's hard to say, but pound for pound, the Harvest is just perfect. An amazing Frank Zappa record, in my opinion. Overnight Sensation. There's many amazing Zappa records, but this was right in the middle of some prime Zappa period. Best of George Harrison. This is a great record by Old and In the Way. Jerry Garcia, Vassar Clements, and some other people doing sort of traditional bluegrass, maybe with a little bit of neo-grass. Not as neo-grass as like New Riders of the Purple Sage. They were trying to be more traditional here, and it's just really good stuff. Billy Cobham record, just outstanding fusion jazz drummer Billy Cobham. He's got a lot of great credits, Mahavishnu Orchestra, and then a string of his own great records. Greatest hits of the Eagles, Best of Dolly Parton. This is a really, it's not that uncommon, but it's just a good early Dolly best of. The notorious Eat a Peach by Allman Brothers, amazing double record. Muddy Waters at Newport, classic Muddy Waters live record. Classic Isaac Hayes, Hot Buttered Soul, just soulful, funky, greasy, it rules. The Butterfield Blues Band debut, some of the best American blues, rock and blues. It's just classic. The Long Run by the Eagles. The Eagles Hotel California, like I need to tell you what that is. Eagle Twin. I didn't mean to have that after the Eagles, but it just ended up there. Eagle Twin. I don't know really anything about these guys other than they're somewhat known and some people really dig them. And of course it's on Southern Lord Records, so it's, Southern Lord puts out heavy, doomy, stoner metal. For the most part, they put out lots of metal, different kinds of stuff, but one of the big label names in modern metal. Quadrophenia by The Who, Best of ZZ Top, Odds and Sods by The Who. This Really cool Who record. Doesn't have all of their most important stuff, but the material is great. It's kind of leftovers tracks that they put together. Live Johnny Winter Band. It's pretty classic. This is probably my all-time favorite Yes record. Just heavy, progressive. It may not be as good to some people as the Yes album or Fragile, but it's right in there, and this one strikes me the most. And it's just a beautiful record cover. Most people's opinion of the greatest Van Halen record is Fair Warning. Love it. The Toys, Smoke Two Joints. That song that Sublime did. It's the original group, The Toys. One of the more sought after 10 Years After records. Shh. That's the title. Shh. Pretty rad. Relayer by Yes. Some of the best. Traffic. Steve Winwood and Traffic. That's a great record. This is something I don't know anything about, but it looked like it was worth some money. Southside Movement. Pretty certain this is a heavy funk band, and that cover's pretty sweet. This right here, T-Rex-tasy. If you love T-Rex and you are just looking to get anything by T-Rex, or you don't have any stuff by T-Rex, this is not a bad place to start. It's not totally complete, but everything on here is great. It's got Jeepster, Telegram Sam, 20th Century Boy. It's got his version of Summertime Blues. It's got Get It On, which I think Get It On is the one only American charting single by T-Rex, but has one song on here that you can't get unless you find the 45 single. It's a B-side called Raw Ramp. This is a killer T-Rex collection. Classic Bad Company. Paul Rogers from Free, forming his next band, Bad Company. This is a very classic Chuck Berry, London sessions. Good stuff. This used to be a record that everybody dismissed in the 90s, and now everybody wants it. Just a killer hard rock record by Boston. This is an ever popular Beach Boys double LP collection. Rubber Soul. Don't see Animals records come around too often. This is a great original Animals record. Destroyer. Van Halen's Women and Children First. This guy right here, Bill Withers. If you don't have any Bill Withers, if you've never listened to Bill Withers, you really should. It's got Ain't No Sunshine on it, and he just had a sweet, soulful quality. Some Bonnie Raitt. Got an Ella Fitzgerald. On Verve, it's the best of Ella Fitzgerald, and it's got some good stuff. Can't go wrong when Ella was in her prime. Stevie Nicks. Also can't go wrong when Ella is singing with Louis Armstrong. Just a great pair. I don't know if I'm doing terrible work showing the camera here. My stack is getting big. This right here, there's a few Aretha records that you just have to have, and this is one of them. Beautiful stuff. Debut Van Halen, another Fair Warning, Diver Down, Van Halen 2. I'm missing 1984 in here, so I've got almost everything Van Halen except for that one. John Prine, Sweet Revenge. He was sick. Hopefully he's doing okay. Here's some early Steely Dan stuff. It's Donald Fagen, Walter Becker with Denny Diaz, who Denny didn't stay in the band too long, but this is some early stuff. It's pretty rad. Got Kendrick Lamar, Good Kid, Mad City. Real nice copy of that. And, And then the soundtrack to Juno. If you can see that, the Juno soundtrack. That was a cute movie and it's got some good music on it. And Jerky Boys 2.